our lights in our camper van, which is on a Fiat Ducato chassis, have completely stopped, just dead. So I'm going to be pulling the steering wheel off to change the stalks and the whole mechanism in here, so that we can hopefully get the lights back to working. So I'll show you quickly what it's doing, and then we'll take you through what we're going to be doing. So this is the current behavior. So if I just turn the ignition on and show you here, so here's the dash, and if I turn the switch on, come on, focus, nothing on the dash and no lights whatsoever outside. And if I keep flicking it, nothing. Indicators still work, but full beam and dip beam neither work. Actually, having said that, the full beam does work, so I can get the full beam on, but the dip beam, just to turn the lights on, which then obviously has lights on the back of the vehicle, the side lights, and the dip beam on the front, none of those work. So we're going to be taking the steering wheel off to change this whole mechanism. Okay, engine battery is disconnected. This is what is recommended before you start playing with the steering wheel with the airbag in it. So the steering wheel cover is off. Turns out we don't have an airbag in here, which makes things easier. This is obviously the horn sensor, I imagine, that cable. So we'll now take the steering wheel off. We'll get it straight first. I can take that off. I believe this is a 24mm, so we'll get that off. Okay, to get it off is simply that clamp with the Allen key there, and then you have 3 plugs which look like that. Very simple to get off, and that's basically it. I believe this is either a sensor or maybe it's to do with the hooter, the horn, but yeah, that's the whole unit. And then Dad has the replacement unit over there, which we're going to put in now and see if we can get it working. It looks a bit different though. So upon some investigation and just troubleshooting, we've found that it's not actually the switch, because when we put the new switch on, it still didn't work. But what we found is it's this set of this plug here with those female connectors that then connects into the back of that one there. Is it going to focus? There you go. And so if you fiddle with it, then the lights come on. So it's just a dodgy connection in that. Okay, so all we did was just pinch the female connectors in the plug a little bit, and we are getting lights every single time coming up in the dash, and you can see it reflecting off the other vehicle. So that seems to have fixed it. So we'll put it back together and drive it and see how we get on. So there we have it. If you have a Fiat Ducato motorhome or van for that matter, and it is a 2005 model that does not have the airbag. I thought this did have the airbag. When I looked at the steering wheel, well, it doesn't say airbag. I was like, this is a massive steering wheel, surely there's an airbag in there. But if you have that version, then that's how you change the light stalk and the washer stalk. Obviously we didn't change them. I just put the old one back in, even though I have a new one. I'm going to keep the new one as a spare, because I was convinced that that was what the fault was. I didn't think it was a dodgy connection like that. So relieved that it was simple, and also simple to do this. We did that in literally probably 30 minutes. Took it off, just working through it carefully, but very straightforward. You just take the cover off the steering wheel. It's just with some Allen keys on the back. Took the steering wheel itself off with a 24mm bolt, or nuts rather. Took the steering wheel off, and then undo 6 screws, so take all the covering off the off everything, and then it's just one single Allen key clamp on the actual light center column module, and that's us done. So yeah, got lights again, so that's a relief. Now on to the next thing. We've got I think we have something wrong with the turbo on this thing, so it has been an eventful trip so far. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Cheers.